Today, we are discussing how choosing the wrong TSP option could cost you hundreds of thousands in retirement. Let's cash in. As tax rates are projected to increase after 2025, the decisions made today become even more critical for every NCO planning their financial future. I'm walking you through a real case study of an E8 who built a $1.2 million tax-free retirement nest egg by making strategic TSP choices at key points in his career. If you're contributing to your TSP without understanding the Roth versus traditional difference, you might be leaving enormous amounts of wealth on the table. Before we dive in, if you stick around to the end of this video, we are going to be sharing with you how to get to a $1 million TSP balance in 15 years. So stick around to learn more about how to maximize this retirement benefit. Ever wonder how some NCOs retire with twice the spendable income as their peers, despite contributing the same amount to the TSP? Today, we're going to break down a real success story that reveals the strategy behind this financial advantage. Meet Master Sergeant Johnson, who enlisted as an E3 in 2002 and retired as an E8 in 2024 with a remarkable $1.2 million tax-free nest egg. His colleague, Master Sergeant Rivera, contributed exactly the same amount to the TSP over their careers, yet Rivera will have nearly $350,000 less in spendable retirement income, highlighting how pivotal strategic decisions need to be made. Johnson implemented a deliberate approach that evolved throughout his service. During his early years as an E3 through E5, he made traditional TSP contributions, reducing his taxable income while in lower tax brackets that captured the government's full 5% match. As an E8 with 4 years of service, making around $2,500 monthly, his 10% traditional contribution kept more money in his pocket each month. The game changer came after Johnson's promotion to E6. With his base pay increasing to over $3,400 monthly, he pivoted to the Roth TSP contributions, like shifting gears to climb a financial mountain. He recognized that paying taxes up front made sense because his tax bracket would likely be higher in retirement. Despite the personal sacrifice, Johnson's strategy truly accelerated during his 3 combat zone deployments. He maximized Roth contributions while receiving tax-free combat pay. During a 9-month deployment in 2016, he temporarily increased his contribution rate to 15%, channeling $4,200 into his Roth TSP that would never be taxed. Anticipating changes ahead, Johnson increased his Roth contributions in 2023 and 24 before tax rates were set to rise in 2026. The result? A $1.2 million tax-free Roth, providing approximately $48,000 in annual tax-free income on top of his military pension. When is the right time to flip the switch on your TSP strategy? That tax-free $4,000 monthly amount didn't happen by accident. It required knowing when to pivot between traditional and Roth TSP contributions. The truth is, there are 3 critical decision windows in every NCO's career where making the right TSP choice can potentially double their retirement income. Let me introduce you to these key decision points. Your early career phase, the gentle slope where traditional contributions often make mathematical sense. The mid-career promotion window, this is the steep incline where strategic shifts become crucial. And then the pre-retirement optimization period, the final sprint, that shapes your tax situation decades later. Traditional contributions can be optimal during specific career phases, especially during your junior enlisted years when your lower tax brackets are in effect. The math is clear. If your effective tax rate now is lower than what you'll pay in retirement, traditional wins. If it's higher now, Roth becomes the better choice. To calculate your current effective tax rate, divide your actual taxes paid by your taxable income. Like $4,000 in taxes on $40,000 in income equals $10,000. To compare this with your projected tax rate based on your pension and expected TSP withdrawal. For most NCOs, a pivotal moment arrives around the E6 threshold, when your income jumps significantly and often pushes you into a higher tax bracket. This typically signals the ideal time to shift towards Roth contribution. Combat deployments create a double bonus opportunity through the deployment acceleration strategy. With tax-free combat pay, Roth TSP contributions become exceptionally powerful. You're creating completely tax-free money throughout its life cycle. Looking ahead, 2026 begins an in-plan TSP Roth conversion. For senior NCOs approaching the 2024 Roth income limits, the backdoor Roth strategy allows you to bypass contribution limits through a two-step process, which is explained further when you log into tsp.gov. Okay, so let's wrap this up. The wealth you secure is the result of deliberate choices, not luck. With only 24% of the TSP participants truly understanding Roth conversions, you have an opportunity to join an informed minority who maximize their retirement potential. The TSP's greatest strength is its flexibility to adjust between traditional and Roth options as your circumstances change. Take advantage of these today by reviewing your allocation and determining whether you're in the right phase. Each paycheck becomes a building block to a worry-free future. The choice between paying taxes today or tomorrow could mean the difference between struggling or thriving in retirement. Your financial independence is within reach. Make it happen. Thank you for staying with me until the end. And as promised, you can find the case study and the video explanation of how to get to a $1 million TSP balance in 15 years. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I will respond to them as quickly as possible. This is Cassian reminding you to seek real education, invest in performing assets, get rid of bad debt, and provide oversight to those assets.
The RINO Invest and Cash In with Cassian YouTube channels are hosted by Cassian Nuñez. Cassian Nuñez is a financial planner with RINO INVEST Wealth Management. RINO INVEST Wealth Management is a registered investment advisory firm regulated by the Securities Division of the state of Georgia in accordance and compliance with the securities laws and regulations. RINO INVEST Wealth Management does not render or offer to render personalized investment or tax advice through the RINO Invest and Cash In with Cash In YouTube channels. The information provided is for informational purposes only, may not be suitable for all investors, and does not constitute financial, tax, investment, or legal advice. All investments involve a degree of risk, including the risk of loss.